Welcome to Sunday morning coffee and games, and today we're playing Final Girl again. I'm really excited to play it again. It's been a little while. We're doing the Evomorph, not Xenomorph, and the USS Conrad uh, box scenario, whatever you want to call it. This is the one that's like alien, but it's not alien, right? So I'm not mixing the two up. They're just together, and there's a lot of little small rules with this one, so there might be some mistakes, so I apologize. There were some mistakes in the last video, which I put in the description, so you can check it out. But I'll try to minimize my mistakes as much as possible. But there is a lot going on, so if I make any, I really apologize. But yeah, let's drink some coffee and see how this goes. All right, so we're mostly set up. I'll shuffle this up a little bit, so we can get some. Make sure it's randomized so you all don't think I like cheated or anything. We'll go over some of the other stuff that's on here because there's a lot going on right now. Let me move those guys over there. And we can move that there. Hopefully, we have something to actually now catch the dice, so hopefully that'll be easier than what we were doing last time. But yeah, so let's see what we got here. All right, first, the tarot deck in this only has 8 cards instead of 10. Last week, I made a mistake and accidentally put all the tarot cards in because I completely forgot that you're only supposed to have 10. And that's a part of the reason why that game took so long. And I shouldn't have done that well. Oh, well. All right, so that's shuffled up. So it's only 8 cards. I'm not 100% sure why yet, but we'll get into that. The event that I picked was the weapons locker. So there's a bunch of unused items in this scenario. And oops, there we go. Look through the unused item cards and man, that's really blurry. I don't know why. Oh well. All right. Look through the unused item cards and place only weapons in the armory deck, either face up or face down, underneath. Face up on top or face down underneath. So I put it face up on top. I put a flamethrower up there because that seemed pretty pivotal to the movie. We have this evolution thing. We have a whole hatchling evolution thing, which we'll get into a bit. We have some more special cards. We have over here, it's a bit harder to see. We have like a bunch of these maintenance cards. We'll have to figure that out in a little bit. This over here is a super loader item. There's some key cards, and we start off with a key card. We are being Ellen, which should be fun. She has like no health, so I'm a little worried. So we'll start with the instructions of the Evomorph before we get into the instructions of how Conrad works. So basically with this, we have to place the evolution card next to the killer board. Place the evolution marker on hatchling, which is the very top one, and we did. This is the form the Evomorph begins as. On the actual board, it's this little guy is there, and in the setup, he is there. There's a suit we'll get into a little bit, and then there's us up there in the mess hall. Shuffle the Evomorphs and the chosen locations tarot cards together as normal, but only include 8 instead of 10. Shuffle the ambush cards and place them face down next to the tarot deck. Oh, is that what we're missing? Where are the ambush cards? Oh no, ambush is up there. We just place them up there for now. There we go. Let's face down next to tarot deck with the youngling side light green readable and the adult side's upside down. Right, so youngling is readable, the other side isn't. All right, so special rules with the Evomorph because it evolves in this game. So it has 3 stages. Starts as a hatchling but may evolve into a youngling and then finally into an adult. The keyword evolve is located in the special effects column of the Evomorph's bloodlust track. So you can see it gets to step 1, he evolves, and up here is, was that 2, 3, 4. The 5th step he evolves again. And also, I think that's his Dark Power. Yeah, his Dark Power comes out pretty late, which is nice. His bottom card. When Bloodlust increases and you reach an evolve, move the evolution marker to the next stage of the evolution card and follow any setup or special rules you find there. Okay, cool. Hatchling. As a hatchling, the Evomorph is very slow but incredibly deadly. Yeah, so it's hard to see. His attack is a 10 to start off with. So, like, he can just straight up murder you in the beginning, but he is very, very slow. So, and as he gets the next stage, he's very, very fast but weak. In the final stage, he slows down, but gets a bit stronger, which is kind of interesting. So, bloodlust will only increase if the hatchling kills the victim itself. Any other deaths or bloodlust increases either from tarot cards, event cards, or victims dying in other ways are ignored. Instead, you take a minus time tracker for them. So only bloodlust will increase when a hatchling kills a victim. Any other bloodlust increases from anything else don't count. Youngling we'll get into, and adult we'll get into later because there's no reason to really worry about that yet. Whenever you see, and there's this vanishing icon, it's a little hard to see, but whenever we see that, the Evomorph immediately disappears in the shadows and vanishes, ending the killer phase. Remove the killer meeple from the board and place it on top of the terror deck. While the Evomorph is vanished, you will ignore all steps of the killer phase, both the killer action on the finale card and the drawing of a terror card. Instead, you will draw an ambush card and follow the side of the card that corresponds to whatever the stage is, right? So we do that. Then there's scanning. When playing against the Evomorph, you will have access to a new scan action cards, which are these over here. When resolving scan, you may be instructed to place a X token in your space that indicates that you've scanned the area. Space can only have one X in it. Scan cards have some other stuff. Okay, cool. And that's it. That's really all that goes on with him. Now for the Conrad thing, you will start with 2 key card tokens on the board, right? So there's one here, and then there's one here. Each setup card will indicate where to place them. Place the Superloader item card, which is this one, off to the side next to your player, and place the token for it in the hangar. So we have a fun miniature for it. So he is in the hangar right now. Place 1 key card in your inventory, which we have, and place a key card token on it. Place 2 key card item cards next to your player, which we have right here, and there's a glare on it, but it's right there. Along with the remaining, tokens for key cards, shuffle the remaining 3 key card items in the rest of the cards and build the decks as normal. Place 3 maintenance cards next to your player board face up. These are the maintenance ones over here. So, okay, special rules with key cards. Key cards are useful items that can unlock new pathways and activate important ship functions. If you start or end your movement in a space, not while passing through, that has a key card token, you may spend 1 time to take the token. Take 1 of the key card item cards that were set aside during setup and put it in your inventory, placing a key card token on it. Whenever you take a key card item or item card, either through searching or an event, always place the token on top of it. Whenever you use a key card by placing a token on the board or on the maintenance card, explained below, always keep the empty key card in your inventory. You cannot discard an empty key card item card, and if the game instructs you to discard an item card, ignore them for that purpose. So we can't get rid of key cards. Once placed either on the board or on the maintenance card, you cannot retrieve any token unless the game instructs you to do so. It does not cost time to use the key card. Okay. There's also maintenance shafts. So there are 4 maintenance shafts on the board, each one with an empty keycard token connected to it. So there's one here, one here, one here, and one over here. Neither you nor victims can pass through these shafts as long as they are inactive. If you are adjacent to an inactive maintenance shaft, you can place an available keycard token on it to activate it, which will allow you to freely travel through it along with any victims that are following you. Important enemies cannot move through maintenance shafts unless a specific event allows them to. All right, finally, 2 more things. Maintenance cards. There are 4 spaces on the ship highlighted in purple. Is there? Whatever. With the gear icon. Sorry. So there's like these little gear. Actually, hold on. We can zoom in on this. It's like these little gear icons that's talking about. The trash compactor, the furnace, the hangar, and the bridge. A special function can be activated in each of these rooms, indicating the 3 maintenance cards: the crusher, the incinerator, the airlock, and the self-destruct, respectively. Yeah, there's a bunch of things. Okay. In order to activate a function, you must be in a cogwheel space. You cannot be passing through. That corresponds to the function that you want to activate. For example, to activate the incinerator, you need to be in the furnace. Okay, yeah, it says it on the card, so that's fine. Place enough keycard tokens on it to activate. Each function requires a different number of keycard tokens, and then follow the instructions for that function. Both airlock and self-destruct may allow you to kill yourself along with the killer. If that happens, you lose the game, even if the killer dies along with you. No victory for self-inflicted destruction, which is like kind of against the actual rules of the game, because if you take each other out, like you win. So that's kind of funny. If any game effects instruct you to remove keycard tokens from the maintenance cards after you've already activated the function, those functions are immediately canceled. Remove any additional tokens associated with them. And Superloader. Even though Superloader starts on the board in the hangar, you can only use it if you find the Superloader key item card. If you ever unequip the Superloader or lose the key, leave the token in its current spot and return the Superloader to its item. Or Superloader item card to its starting place beside the board. In other words, you can't put the Superloader in your backpack. which I guess makes sense. So, okay. I think we're pretty good with that. We get our cards. I think that's it. Hopefully that setup isn't too confusing. I'm a little worried about it, but I think we'll be all right. So, this is just a friendly reminder about increasing bloodlust. Okay, let's give this a try. Let's see what happens. See if we completely mess up. So now is the action phase. So is there a spot? Okay, so like escape pod, escape pod, escape pod. These are the 3 places in which we can like get people. So I might want to try to run all the way over here to get these 2 and then run back with them. I think that's my initial gut reaction. So let us walk, right? We're going to do a walk action. And let's roll our 2 dice that we have. All right. So, ooh, that is a glare right there. Hold on. What if we... Is it better down here? Not really. Just better right on. All right. So what we'll do is we'll put this here for now, and then we'll take it off. All right. So 2... Throw away 2 cards. We'll throw away a weak attack and a short rest because we don't need them to get 1 success. So now we can walk, move 1 space, and reduce the time by 1. So we'll move 1 space over there. All right, now we will focus. And I'll hold on to the last cards, I think. So we'll focus now. Okay, so 2 cards to succeed. I'm just going to fail. I don't want to lose that much yet. So we'll hold on to the last 2 cards. We still have 3 time left. So I'm going to buy a close call. And we'll get a sprint as well for the last 2. Okay, then that goes all the way back up to its maximum amount. We set the action to 6. Return the action cards. They are all 0, so they all go back like normal. And then it's the killer phase. So first, the killer up here is going to move toward a victim. It's going to be toward the bridge. And he's going to straight up murder that person right away. Done. Let me just make sure the hatchling does do that right away. Yeah, so his bloodlust is going to immediately increase. So that was very, very quick. Oh, we should have scanned. Nah, that's fine. We don't need to do that yet. All right, so he's going to go there. Walk towards a meeple, murder a meeple. As simple as that. So I want to make sure I saw all that right. Yep, okay. He now increases up and he evolves. So he's now a hatchling. Upon evolving, he disappears. So he has disappeared. Now bloodlust can increase as normal. All right. So now, if I'm not mistaken, his turn like ends, right? He's gone. Let me just make sure. All right, so vanish. Whenever you see the vanish icon, Evomorph immediately disappears in the shadows and vanishes, ending the killer phase. Remove the killer meeple from the board and place on top of the terror deck. While it's at vanished, you will ignore all the steps of the killer phase, both the action phase on the finale card and drawing a terror card. Instead, you will draw an ambush card and follow the following side that corresponds to Evomorph's current stage. So it is a youngling right now. Okay, so, let me read this really fast. Instead, you will draw an ambush card and follow the side of the card that corresponds to Evomorph's current stage. Each ambush card has a red danger number on the upper right corner, 1 through 10. There's a number for the youngling side of the card and a different number for the adult side. The higher number, the more dangerous the effect is. If the ambush deck runs out, you just build a new one. All right, so he is gone, so he's going to do the ambush card deck. 9. Probably not great. Move the bloodlust marker up on the track to the next space with the evolve in the special effect column. What? All right, so horror goes up. Move the bloodlust marker up on the track to the next space with the evolve in the special effect column. All right, so he immediately evolves. He's no longer this little guy. He was this guy. He moves it to evolve. Upon evolving, max health is increased to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. He evolved in one turn. All right, so now we have to rotate the ambush deck. Man, the first card we get, he now evolves into this giant dude, which looks cool. He still sits there, I believe. He still sits there, so he's just gonna hang out there, and that's it, right? That's it. So we have our deck. Victim was killed, but there's no one else, so they don't run away. We have to reveal a finale card. Oh wait, we do have to reveal this bottom card before I forget. Acid Blood. So when revealed, place the Evomorph in the closest space to you without an X and remove all X's. The closest space to you. That would be in my space, or would it not? Actually, so if that went up first. Oh no, we still wouldn't draw a tarot card, right? So I think that we do that instead. Whenever you damage the Evomorph in your space, we take a damage. Okay. This is great. This is basically what I was hoping for. He's still not going to go after me, though, which is the only good thing, because this card doesn't go after me. Okay, let us sprint. Let us just sprint as fast as humanly possible for our turn. Still rolling 2 dice. All right, we got to start. So we can move up 2 spaces. 1, 2. Do we still have a walk? We do. Okay. So I'm going to go here to pick up these 2 and then move 2 over. Now, 1 timer goes down. It goes down to 5. So what I'm going to do then is walk away. I'm actually going to throw away both cards so I get double success. So we can move 2 spaces, move 2 spaces, and when timer goes down by 1. So we can move 1, 2. So we can have this in the escape pod. And I think everyone can escape if I remember correctly. I'm not 100% sure actually. Let me just double check that with escape. I think everyone can escape at once. Let's just make sure really fast. Dark powers, victims, overflows, special victims, we don't care about. I can't find it that fast. Not the biggest fan of this rulebook. All right, I'm going to say you can. I think it's just 2 is only when you're moving around the board. So we rescued all 3 of these people. So what we'll do is put 1 on the horror space to move up 1. I need to run around away from that Evomorph is what I need to do. Take a search card. That might be useful. No, all right. Let's do time. Right, let's do a time. So that goes up by 2, and let's move 1 space. We can move 1 over because again, he's not going to target us, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, so that was all of our cards. Now we can buy new ones. So we could purchase all of our free ones. We can spend 1 to get 1. Let's do another 2 for sprint. 1, 2. Do we want to scan? I don't think we do yet. Maybe we do. What is it? 1? Let's buy 1 scan just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 left. Let's get a search. All right, that resets back to 6, and these cards go back. So free, sprint, close call, and a focus. Okay, cool. Okay, so he is going to move 1. No, what's he going to move? 2 spots. 1, 2. But he doesn't quite make it there, right? He's just short. Hold on, let me zoom in. So he was up here, so now he moved down there. There's no one to attack, so he's not going to attack anyone, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, so tarot card is Incinerator malfunction. All victims adjacent to the furnace panic. Okay, so there's the furnace. All victims adjacent, it's not the one in there, but just adjacent to it, panic. Roll a die for everyone at the furnace and apply the following. 1, you take damage? Oops. Okay, so we'll put that there so you can all see it. All right, so we'll do the guy in the escape pod first, right? All right, a 1. I take 2 damage, which stinks. I assume that's what that means. Yeah, lose 1 health. All right, I just lose health. That's fun. And 1, he doesn't. All right, 1 through 4, so he goes into the furnace. Yeah, adjacent to the furnace, they panic. So he just panicked into the furnace. And a 5 has no effect. And this guy also goes into the furnace. So they're all running into the furnace for some reason. Sure, why not? Okay, so that is that. Now it is my turn. I now need to heal because I only have 2 life left. And that's terrible. Trash compactor we can't do anything with, right? Oh, wait, we can. Whenever an enemy or victim ends its movement in the trash compactor, you deal damage. Ooh, that could be good with the trash compactor, right? We can actually activate this. And then whenever the enemy... Oh, we do want to make our way to the Armory, though, which is down here. We definitely do want to go down there. So that could be good. Well, he's not going to go there yet. So what if we sprint? Can we sprint all the way down to the Armory? Because getting the flamethrower might be key right now. I think that's what we're going to do. All right, let's try that. Let's try to sprint. I feel like that's going to be our best bet right now. So we still have 2. Okay, 1 success. Do we have a reroll card? Let's do a reroll. We're going to reroll 1 die. So we definitely have a success. All right. Is it worth throwing away 2? Because we could sprint 3, which is 1, 2, 3. We'll get rid of a weak attack. And the scan. So we can sprint 3 spaces, and this moves down 1. So 1, 2, 3. All right, we're all the way down here. We're working our way down to the Armory because I want to get that flamethrower is what I want to do. All right, let's try walking really fast. Or somewhat fast. All right, 1 success. So move 1 space, and 1 time goes down by 1. So we're down here, which is good. And then we'll do a short rest. I feel like that's probably good to do. Hopefully, maybe. All right, 1 success. So we do gain a heart back. And time goes down by 1. So it's down to 3 time left. We still have 2 cards. We'll spend 1 on close call and 2 onto sprint. We will also get our focus or our cheap cards back. This goes back up to 6. Free card, free card, free card, sprint, close call, scan. Okay, cool. All right, now it is our turn again, or his turn. So he's gonna move in with this room with everyone that's in there, and unfortunately, he is gonna murder. So he will do a damage or kill a victim, which will increase the bloodlust track up by 1. Which doesn't do anything quite just yet. So that's that. The other thing is, I don't know if this was supposed to activate when he skipped everything. I'm going to say no because that's really bad. And I need some help, but whatever. So the bloodlust moved up by 1, so he is dead. Okay, so now our bad card. Or terror card. Acid spray. The Evomorph is a hatchling discard. Otherwise, and draw the next character. Otherwise, he's going to go after me, actually. So his movement's a 2. So he's going to move 1, 2. And then he's going to attack me, which he doesn't. The Evomorph damages you. Discard a random item. If you have no items, 2 damage. Okay. And then he disappears again. So he is going to disappear and be on top of the terror shaft. So we don't know where he is now, which is fine. Okay, cool. All right, so we're right there. We can try to escape a bunch of people to the escape pod. First, let's walk, right? We want to walk and then search the armory. That's what we really need right now. So let's walk over there. Hopefully we can walk. All right, good, success. Let's go down by 1, and then we walk over here. So we are in the armory now, and we need to search. All right, so we're gonna search. All right, so take the top item, or take the top item card at your space. That is the flamethrower, which is really nice. So, got the little whatever. All right, all damage must be distributed evenly between victims and enemies, and you in that order in the space that is attacked. So we want to be 1 space away. Or we're allowed 0 to 1, but we could do up to 3 damage twice. So that's like 6 damage. That's a lot of damage. So we searched and then -1 time. So that's down to 4. Okay. So now I want to sprint with everyone way away. So let's do that. And then I think we can just like go for the Xenomorph. Oh, we have to throw away 2 cards. Okay, I'm actually going to throw away close call. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to throw away close call and focus to sprint. So we move 2 spaces. Oh wait, there's a key card there. What let me look up what happens with that. I don't remember if we get it automatically or not. Oh, we could spend a time to take the token. So I should have done that first. I'm sorry. I should have done that first. Taken that and taken this token because we finished our turn there. So we have 2 key cards, which is fine. Then I'm going to sprint away. And by sprint, yeah, sprint. So move 2 spaces. So 1, 2. So all of us are on there. I have to take 2 trips with that, which is fine. All right, we have 1 card left over, which is all right. I think we're going to end there because we still have 3. So we'll take a close call. I'm going to take a guard just in case. And then we'll take our free cards. And then we'll put everything else back. This goes back up to 6. I feel like we're not doing too bad. Walk and a rest so we can heal up. But we might not have to heal up if we can just go over there. That might be good. All right, so that's that. Now we have to do the ambush card. So hopefully it's not super bad. Oh, it's an 8. That's probably good. If there are any victims on the board, discard and draw the next ambush. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw next. Otherwise, place the Evomorph with the victim furthest from you without an X in their space and remove all X's. So he's going to go here, this giant pile, and murder. That increases the horror by 1. We do have to increase this back up because he's going to double this soon, which is not great. So that is that. He took that card. I don't think he draws another card, right? I think it's just the 1. Because that's his like entire phase. Killer phase. Instead you draw an ambush card. Okay. So we only draw that card. So that's all that's done. We don't do anything else over there. Now it's our turn. All right, we need to walk. So let us do that. We are going to walk. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to move the space and take a damage. So we'll take a damage and we lose 2 time and we're going to move a space because we can still get 2 people rescued. So we're going to put 1 on a heart so that we heal back up. And we're going to put the other one on take a search card. Because I don't know, it's probably good to have cards right now. All right, I don't think we have any more walks, right? No, we have no more walks. So let's focus, right? Let's focus up. That could be useful to us. I throw away 2. Let's get rid of let's get rid of a close call and a search because we don't need them right now. So the horror goes up by 1 and the time goes down by 1. Okay. And the last thing I'll do is I'll short rest. All right, 1 success. So we gain a heart and time goes down. So that's down to 2. All right, we'll stop there. We'll hold on to these 2 cards. What is that? The furnace? So the furnace incinerator. Whenever an enemy or victim enters the furnace, roll all the dice. Does not affect you or victims following you. Ooh, we might want to do this. We might want to do this because the incinerator could do some massive damage if he shows up. So I'm thinking we might want to do that. All right, so we get our free cards for sure. There's 2 left on here. We still have guard, right? We might need guard because I don't want to get hit in the face too hard. And then with the last 2, we'll take a close call and we'll take a scan. All right, we'll take those. These all go back. I should be using scans probably a lot more than I am, but I kind of like this balance with it. Or at least I don't hate it. Okay, so my turn, or his turn. He moves to his space. He's already there. He murders. Womp, womp, womp. Another one dead. Okay, Bloodlust Track goes up. And then let's see what our terror card is. Oh no, Shadow Dread. Whenever you draw an ambush card with 2 or less danger, discard and draw another one. Ugh. So he gains 2 more life. Not ideal, but we can flamethrower that hopefully. All right, our turn. I think we're still doing everything right so far. Oh, we forgot to increase that to 6. Upkeep we don't have to worry about. Okay, so let us walk. All right, let's walk to our next spot. Hopefully we only get to move 1 space. Okay, of course we get double this time. What we're going to do, we have to take advantage of it, then we'll move back into the furnace. So we'll move 1, 2, and time goes down by 1. Now, putting the 1 victim on increases our time by 2. All these come off. Put them back in our pool up there. Now, the other one that we saved, when successfully resolving a search action card, you may choose to freely look through all the location's unused items instead of the space's item deck. Okay. And then for each one saved, we get an extra time. So we're up to 8 time. Oops, they're saved too. Sorry for hitting the mic. All right, so let's do a focus, and that's probably all we're going to do. So let's roll. Okay, just lose 2 time. That's cool. Back down to 6. Oh, wait. We have a close call. So let's re-roll all dice for -2. We will go back down to 6, but that's fine. I want to re-roll these. Surely we won't fail twice in a row. All right, we got 1 success. So, okay, we can move the horror up, and we lose 1 time. Do we want to throw away 2 cards? Actually, yeah, we do. We want to throw away 2 cards. So instead of losing 1 time, we gain 2. We're up to 8. Okay, we'll hold on to guards. So now we can buy with 8. What I want to do is use 6 to buy critical blow. And then we'll use 1 for close call, 1 for scan, pretty sure we can use these actions to just throw away cards. I think so. I don't think it said we couldn't. Well, let me double check. I wonder if we've been doing that wrong. It doesn't say you can't. It says you can only play it as a certain way, but I think we're fine. I don't know. That's an interesting rules question if anyone happens to know that watches these videos. All right. Let's do scan, goes back. Because it doesn't say you can't just like throw it away. It just says you can't play it. Or you can only be resolved when the Evomorph has vanished. So. All right, that's everything. Yeah, I think we're ready to start going for it. All right, so first thing he's going to do is murder this meeple. This is the last one out there. This is the last one, unfortunately. So that stinks. So this goes up to 1. Horror goes all the way up to there. Yeah, it's gonna start being rough in a second. All right, so now we're gonna do a terror card. Ooh, geez, sorry. The Evomorph is a hatch now. Double the attack value. Okay, so they're not there. If a victim was killed for each additional victim, there was not. And then they vanish. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. He wasn't attacking us just yet, but he does vanish. And that's the end of the turn, right? That's the end of the turn. So now it's our turn. The super loader would be good after the flamethrower. I actually think we want to get to the furnace. So let's do a short walk to the furnace. Let's place some key cards there. No, I picked short rest. Shoot, that's what we want. We'll just do a walk. All right, there we go. We're doing a walk. All right, throw away 2 cards. Yeah, that's okay. Let's throw away close call and scan. So we can move 1 space and timer goes down by 1. So we'll move to the furnace. Now, while there, what is it? We have to spend a time? You must be in the gear lock space. We are. Oh, it doesn't say you have to spend time. There are 4 spaces. In order to activate a function, you must be in that space. That corresponds to the function that you want to activate. Okay. Place enough on it and then follow the instructions to function. Okay. I think we can do that then. So we're just gonna place on the card when you take it. During the action phase, you may place it on maintenance card. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the incinerator over here. So let's just put this down here so I can hopefully remember. So it is now activated. So whenever an enemy or victim, there are no victims right now, so we don't have to worry about them, enters that space, we roll a die and do the following. So I don't think we need to worry about that. So let's focus, right? Let's see if we can drive up our focus for now. And then we'll hold on to cards. Throw away 2. No, we're not going to throw away the 2. So we're going to fail and just get -3 time. So with that 3 time, we're going to get a close call. And then we'll get another guard, right? We'll hold on to guard and we'll get our free cards. And then these go back in. All right. Here we go. All right. So he's hidden. Hopefully things are going to work out soon. Okay, cool. Let's see what his card is. Ooh, time 2. Interesting. Oh, that was supposed to be 6. Now it's up to 8. All right, so it's my turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards. I think you're a maximum of 10 is you're allowed, if I remember correctly. Let's think about this. Let's see, action cards. Yeah, I think 10 is how many you're allowed. Hand limit of 10, yeah. So is there items we want to get? I can make him come to us, which might be good. Maybe not. I kind of want him to be an incinerator. Because there's a shot we do damage. The only problem is flamethrower is going to hurt us, which is less good. All right. Let's do. We're up to 8. I don't have focus anymore. Oh no, I do have a focus. Let's use a focus. See if maybe we can get closer to 3 Ugh. Throw away 2 cards. We'll get rid of a walk and a close attack. So this goes down by 1, and then this goes up by 1. All right, that's all we're going to do. We're going to wait for this guy to show back up, right? We're going to wait for this. So we're going to get retaliate with our 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Close call 1. And a sprint, just in case we need to run away. And then we'll get our free cards. Oh, shoot. Sprint, close call, retaliate. They all go in there. These go back. All right, do I have more than 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I have 10 cards. All right. Ooh. Like, I'm ready for him to show up. Like, I feel like I want him to show up because we can retaliate, which is going to do some damage. Or hopefully do damage. And we have a close call roll. Oh, man. I can almost feel it. All right, ambush is... Place the Evomorph on the closest space to you without an X. Remove all X's. All right, so he comes into the furnace. Now, first, when an enemy or victim enters the furnace, roll a die and do the following. So we have to do that first. So we need a 1. Okay, 5. A 5 does 1 damage. So that's fine. Oh, wait. We have to take it off of this. Oh, shoot. We did this. I forgot about this card. So the 2 time we should have never actually had. Shoot. I messed up on that. That's just going to be a rules error. There's too much to go back right now. So I wouldn't have had 2 of that. I still would have been able to get retaliate, but like something else I wouldn't be able to get, like sprint. So we can throw away sprint because I wouldn't have had that yet. And I was supposed to reveal another card, but we're not going to do that right now. So that's my bad. Okay, so we did that. So now he's going to make an attack on me of 4. So I want to retaliate this attack. So he's attacking 4. All right, if we throw away 2, we can reduce the attack by 2. So let's throw away a focus. And one of our guards, right? Does that make sense? Yeah, a focus and a guard for right now. We'll throw away these 2. So we reduce it by 2, so we do still take 2 damage. But we deal 1 damage back. So he gets rid of that extra card now. Shadow of Dread or whatever it's called. Shadow of Dread. So that's away, and he is now in our spot. So what we want to do with him now in our spot is we want to play Critical Blow. We want this to hit, and then we just want to walk away slightly so that we can hit with a flamethrower and do 3 damage. Because we want to do a weak attack from 1 spot over, and that kind of needs to hit. So let's do... Actually, what we could do, we don't have to do a critical blow in our spot, right? Let me just make sure really fast, because we can actually walk away 1. Then we could do the critical blow from 1 range over. So range, a number that indicates the space from you from the killer. You must be intact with that range. Weapons range 0. Many items that hold different weapons on the left side. When you have a different weapon for each of your hands, you must choose one when resolving an attack. Okay, so the knife has... additionally, all resolve may be used. Discard pile. Okay, cool. So let's actually walk 1 space away. That's our goal. We want to walk 1 space away. Okay, perfect. 1 space away. We lose 1 time, which is fine. So now we can do critical blow. This is our most important thing we can do right now. So critical blow, we need to roll 2 stars. We need a double success on this. Okay, we got 1 success, and then we can throw away a close call and a short rest. So this is huge. This is huge now, because we could do oops, 3, and then modify it with this for another 3. So that's 6 damage. 2, 4, 6 damage done to this guy. 2, 4, 6. His horror also goes down by 1. Perfect. He is on fire. Now, what would be really ideal is if we can do the weak attack, or we're going to do the weak attack. If we get 1 hit, we can use the flamethrower again, and it knocks him out. And we'll see if this flips over. So we're just going to flamethrower him a lot. Double hit. Perfect. So 1 damage. Flamethrower him. Does 4 damage total. We get rid of this thing. 4 damage total. 1, 2, 3. We flip this over. If this has hearts on the other side, he comes back to life. It doesn't. We have set the Xenomorph, or yeah, Evomorph. Sorry, not the Xenomorph. The Evomorph on fire. He is knocked out. This card should have been back over here, but that doesn't really matter. That was rough. That was a lot. Getting the flamethrower was clutch. The weapons locker thing was a great setup card for us. We really needed that, and luckily it was unused. And that's how we got it. That's how we got it. Now I know what was this card for the screw up? Horror and time would have been down a little bit, which might have affected some things. We could have thrown away some cards to get some more time to still get some big hits. So it might have affected a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, no, I already had the critical hit then, so it wouldn't have affected too much, I don't think. But who knows? Maybe it would have. So I might have slightly cheated. But this is my first time playing through this, so bear with me. But yeah, I think that was a pretty good game there. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that playthrough of Final Girl. I love this game. It's a lot of fun. I know I still make mistakes, and I apologize for it. I'm still, especially with the new ones I haven't really played yet, I'm still like working through and whatever. Hopefully though, this game had a bit less. I still think I want to continue playing these on some of these Sunday mornings. We'll see though. Maybe we might take a break and switch back to something else, or switch to something else. But yeah, I love this game. I think it's absolutely so much fun. I think it's really cool. I mean, good suspense to it. Really great. Just a really great card. Really fun. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you made this far, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. I'll see you all next time.